Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're talking about the double, like the huge buff to Exploiter and whether it'll go live and then sort of doing a test first. So first we're on live. Apologies for this display. Like at the time, I didn't realize how annoying, like if you're actually looking at those damage numbers, looking at that weak aura is. So the weak aura goes through on top of the damage sometimes, but we're just seeing firstly, what's the base damage of the Mortal Strike. And here, as I use it, it appears to be about roughly 7.6k for the first one. That's with no buffs up, just deep wounds. I think Sinful Revelation as well, but it's hard to kind of control for that sometimes. So probably about 7.3k without Sinful Revelation. The next test we're going to do is just doing Colossal Smash and Sharpen, and probably add in the avatar at the end. So my Colossal Smash has my unused trinket macro, so it will have the unused as well. So we get the two exploiters up. This is live again. Get everything set up. We Mortal Strike, Sharpen, and we hit a 14 or 13.6k normal hit. Obviously with Blood Fury and everything else up. Hit a 20.4k crit too. So pretty nice there. It gives us kind of a range. Obviously, this is training dummies, so they're going to take less damage than, they'll take considerably more damage than players would. But I would say roughly it's like 30 or 35% worse on like most targets in Arena. So that's still like a pretty like big damn. It's like 11 or 12k from the Mortal Strike, which definitely is a bit wild. When we look at those breakdowns there, the average was like 7.4k, max was 14k or 13.6k. Lines up with what we normally see. And then finally, we're going to do an avatar test with everything up, every button, and we do the avatar, we hit the Colossal Smash, and then it's about 14.2k. Obviously, there's a bit of a range as well. We didn't have Blood Fury back, so I think we'd probably be hitting about 20% more than the Colossal Smash one, obviously, because it's just Avatar. All right, guys, literally the exact same account copied onto the PTR, same stats, and I think the first one we did was just a base Mortal Strike, right? Which roughly I think hit for like 6 or 7k when we did it. No Colossal Smash, just two overpowers into and the Exploiter, and then into the Mortal Strike. Just to show you guys the buff, it was from 18% to 36%. So it's been doubled and it stacks twice. So your Mortal Strike should just do 72% more damage just based on that. So let's give it a go. We charge, we get the two overpowers out, right? We get the two condemns out, and let's just see how much damage this does. It does 8k damage, right? We'll test that one more time because sometimes it's a bit of a range. 7.8k. And I actually don't think we had we didn't have deep wounds up for the last one as well. So, another thing we can factor into that. 18.8k crit normal. Like no buffs, nothing. I haven't even Colossal Smashed. So we're gonna wait for our overpower stacks to reset, and we'll do another one here. Let me just get that up, and we'll do one with the Colossal Smash and Sharpen, like we did before. Okay. 16.3k normal. See if we can get another one. That was with no overpowers, 10.3k, no Sharpen. So just base everything, right? Let's check some normal hits again. Obviously, same unused trinkets too. So, there's no change in how we're using the unused trinkets. Literally the same setup. And then finally, let's have a look at the avatar with the Colossal Smash. I think if we look at our log, we can see some of the Mortal Strikes here too. So 9k, 10.3k, and then our big one, which was 16.3 after a pretty considerable couple of Mortal Strikes, condemns, a whole bunch of damage there. I would love to have details on this. I think I just have to download it, and I'm making this pretty quickly. So let's do a full burst one with Avatar, Sharpen, and Colossal Smash. First thing I want to do is just get the condemned stacks up, then we'll get the overpower stacks up, and then we Colossal Smash, Sharpen, there we go. Huge dam, 18.4k damage. Again, let's have a look at this. Pumping damage here, 17.4k. So yeah, pretty considerable difference. So what do I generally think will happen with this change? I think it definitely makes Venthyr Warrior much stronger. I don't think it really needed that buff in Arena. I think right now where Warrior is, especially with Necrolord buffs, they're all like there is benefits. I think a lot of people do think Venthyr is stronger, and it is stronger in a lot of comps. But Kirian's still really well rounded. It works really well in threes with pretty much any comp. Necrolord's now coming back as a potential option that you could probably play in some like cleaves and with certain casters. And Night Fae, is still fun. Still does pretty big burst too. But this change, I think, will make Venthyr pretty considerably better than Kyrian. Largely just because I don't think you can really overcome that single target damage with Unhinged. This is just consistent, 14, 13k hits in your burst window, 7 to 8k hits in your non-burst windows on top of your condemned damage and everything else. So that's going to really chunk people. And if any of those crit, in your burst window, that's like 24, 25k crits, maybe even more. So it really makes the crit build, I think, a little bit better. And unless Enduring Blow buff kind of outweighs and is actually really good for Kyrian and the rest of the Covenants, where your normal rotation you hit Mortal Strike a lot, I think Venthyr will pull ahead considerably. I hope this doesn't mean that our kit isn't nerfed. Is nerfed, just to make up for the fact we have this crazy legendary now. It might be, but I hope not too. I don't mind some changes to utility, but I think our damage at the moment is high, but nerfing it and nerfing other things would kind of bring us back to, I think, BFA Season 4 levels, especially the big intervene nerf and damage nerfs everywhere else. I do think this looks like a PvE change, so still kind of skeptical whether it'll go live to arenas. I think they might just say, it still just does 18% damage from your next Mortal Strike in PvP, and then in like arena it does, in PvE it does the 36%. I think Enduring Blow would be really interesting to test, so if I don't see a video testing that yet in a couple of days, I'll give that a go too. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and tune into the Twitch if you're interested in watching more challenge tonight. Peace.